Manchester United 7, Barnsley 0. How Barnsley dug their own pit for themselves. Now, before I go into the tactical analysis, I want to ask a question. At what point, as a football coach or as a coach, do you think your team would be losing and you would say, okay, let us have a damage control? Can we all sit back and defend? Because I don't know if the coach was thinking maybe after the first half we can have a comeback, or we can play better, or we can reduce the deficit. But at such point, at what point, what draws coaches to make such decisions? Okay, so I would like to see that in your comments, because I felt that if I was the Barnsley coach after the first half, I'm going straight over to damage control. I should have a plan B, is something else to do if we were already losing. Okay, alright, so let's go straight into the match and goals analysis. As you can see, both teams' formation right here. Manchester United in a 4-2-3-1, and Barnsley in more like a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2 formation. What Manchester United was trying to do differently in this game, I'm going to show you that in a second. Looking at the heat map of the Manchester United team, you can see where Casemiro is positioned. He's positioned rightly behind Christian Eriksen, and that tells you a lot about the game plan Manchester United have. Now, in this game, United press differently. Okay, I didn't know if they watched my previous video about the Manchester United versus Southampton game, where I talked on how they can press differently and more correctly. Now, this time around, they were using more of a hybrid press, a zonal man-to-man marking system. So instead of Garnacho or Anthony moving out wide to hold their fullback or to be with their fullbacks, they came into the midfield, and it was like they were trying to direct the team possession, the team press towards one side. And so many times you can see Garnacho coming into the midfield to mark, because at that point, if your opponent loses possession, you definitely have your best players at the right place to kill the game. And that was what happened. So as you can see, it happened several times in the goal. So I'm going to use the different goals to show you how this exactly played out and how it happened. Okay, so the very next thing United was able to take advantage of in this game was Barnsley not playing a low block. United players like to run into the spaces. As far as you create the spaces for them, they will run into it and will cause you a lot of harms. And that was what happened today. And that was what happened during the match. And as you can see, when other teams play against United and they have a low block, it seems a little bit difficult for United to make progress in those matches. But whenever they have to see spaces where they can run into, they are very dangerous at it. They have quick players, they have pacey players, and I didn't know if that was Barnsley's actual plan of leaving such massive spaces behind. And totally, that was all faulty from them. That was all errors from them, and it cost them the game really badly. The first two goals were clearly highlights, and United loved the spaces and passed through it. So for this third goal, I want to show you the very Casemiro's positioning here just after Christian Eriksen. So if you can look at the heat map, you can always see that Casemiro is coming in. You immediately beat Eriksen. So you see, it's like a trap. And as I said from the video I showed you about the pressing system, you can see we have all Anthony Garnacho and Marcus Rashford right in the middle of the pitch, where they are most dangerous. So that was what I was saying is so special about this type of zonal man marking, this hybrid press. So you see, you will have your best players at the center of the pitch. So immediately Casemiro snatched the ball away. It was a one pass to Marcus Rashford, and Marcus Rashford found a way to get the ball to Garnacho, and that was it. So it happened several times in the match. Even the other picture you just saw was when Ugarte, like this one currently here, Ugarte just took the ball away from this player in United's own half. And how many of Barnsley player can you see right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the rest is history. It was Garnacho straight on goal. He was fast and quick. So that was the issue right here. United got their pressing system rightly, and Barnsley not playing a low block, playing a high line, and it cost them a lot of goals, a lot of damages. And as you can see, Garnacho is still right in the United own half, but as soon as that ball gets away, he's quick to run. He's quick to run, and they don't have. I don't think Barnsley have such pacey players, such fast players that are able to read the game and the situations to be able to track them. And finally, the seventh goal from Christian Eriksen is also a show of United hybrid man-to-man marking system. And you can see they've shifted the ball to the left side of the pitch. You can see Amad Diallo already coming in central. Everyone is coming in central, and United was able to get the ball away from them there and straight into the Barnsley net. It was a quick play and an assist from Bruno. United were great today, they were superb, and Barnsley helped us to look absolutely better. Okay, so in my next video, I'll be talking about more about this tactics United just did. And I don't know if we'll be expecting to see more of this from Ten Hag and his coaching staffs, if they would like to implement this towards the end of matches, or will they also implement this. So I'll be talking about this in my next video, about the possibilities of United using to be more creative like this, using various tactics and formations and everything. So alright, so to my next video, if you like this video, I would like you to subscribe and like this channel, and you will get more content like this.